Hi everyone, thank you for watching my channel today. I'm back with another collage video. I decided to use my fat book from Cardi again because I'm loving that book so much, and I've chosen one of the sort of focal type points from the Bird Nerd book from Collage Soup. I wanted to just have a whole image this time. I wasn't going to cut it up, and I used the colours from the picture to choose which colours I was going to go with in the background. So I've gone through my Kuretake Gansai Tambi paints. The first set were the 36 colours, and then the second set is the Art Nouveau. So I've chosen the yellow, orange and red to go with the main bird. And then I thought, because there's so much teal in the background, I went with the tealy colour from the Art Nouveau. I really like in these books when you get a nice clean edge sort of border around your project. So I'm going in with the blue Scotch tape, and I am sort of putting it onto my trousers to take a little bit of the tack off, because it can be a bit rippy when you tear it off, especially with this Cardi paper. It's only 100 GSM in this sketchbook, which makes it ideal for playing around on, but it does mean that it is quite rough and it does tear quite easily. So I'm just going with a really random intuitive type of selection of colours. I wanted to make the paints quite wet, so I wet them with a little bit of water first. The Gansai Tambis aren't like a traditional watercolour. They are Japanese watercolours. They're made to go on to things like rice papers. So they are sort of moving towards a gouache type consistency. They are more opaque. They're also quite sticky sometimes when you touch them, but they come in these lovely big pans, which makes it lovely to fit your massive brushes in. So I'm using a quill brush here from Artway, and it means that I can really get in and get some colour down. I did let the bright colours dry before I added on some of that teal. And then I'm adding on some of the Winsor & Newton drawing ink. This is the gold, because in the picture from the collage book, it looks like there's some gold gilding around the edge of the photo, under the edge of the picture. And so I thought I would echo that around the edge of my background. And I also added in, whilst the teal paint was still a little bit wet, I added in a little bit of the gold. And then I decided, let's go all for the gold and let's add some more splashes as well. So I then let that all dry. I wanted to add a little bit more pattern. I wasn't quite sure what to go with this bird, and in the end I thought, well, it's a tropicalish bird. It looks like it should be in a sort of leafy rainforest or something like that, especially with its sunglasses on. So I went with this stencil, which I do believe is Fernando from Be Crafty. I will link some of the products, and I will definitely list all of the products in the description box. And I'm using the Pebeo paint, which is the Dyna one, and it's iridescent blue-green. I'm using my stipply brush, but I was sort of squishing it through to get a better lay down of colour. So if you are enjoying this video and you want to give me a thumbs up, that would be fabulous, because that all really helps with my sort of interactions and things on YouTube. And if you haven't already subscribed, it would be lovely if you would. And if you want to be notified of when videos are coming up, if you click on the little bell icon, it will then notify you when there's a new video. So I removed the tape. I gave it a little bit of heat with the heat tool to try and unstick it, but I did end up ripping slightly on the right hand side of the page, but it was fine. It's not the end of the world, and it's livable with. And then I'm using the Decoart matte medium to stick down my main image. I go underneath on the page and sort of on the top, and I did 4-stripe with my heat tool. I decided that I needed to somehow coordinate the image into the background. And because you've sort of got a frame around the outside, I thought it'd be nice to do it like not a full frame, but a little bit of framing around the edge. So I'm using my own Make a Mark stamp set, which I designed for Clever Prints. And I am using the sort of lines just to mark out the corners. And then I thought it just needed a little bit of sort of focus. So the circle I felt sort of really popped out and sort of really gave you something for your eye to be drawn to. And then I'm going with the bigger back chat stickers from Diane Reevely and Dylusions. I love these. If you want something a little bit different, a little bit sarcastic, a little bit naughty in some places, these are the ones for you. And so I just added those to the page. I sort of quick coat over the top, And that was the finish of my journal page. So I hope you enjoyed watching that video. I look forward to your comments if you have any. Please, if you've got any questions, pop them down in the comments section and I will get back to you and answer you. So hope you have a lovely rest of your day, evening, week, whatever you are on at the moment, and I will see you again soon in the next video. Bye.